Skinny Hardaway Southern T. Back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. I want to have a quick conversation real quick. This ain't got much to do with, boxing, but more so kind of like a life thing, right? Just some shit that I seen that I want to speak on. Not surprised, but I do want to, speak on it. And this is more so for the media, right? Mainstream media, YouTube media, you know what I mean? Twitter media, Instagram media, you know what I mean? Two situations, right? And we gonna use the NBA, right? NBA basis, right? We gonna use the NBA. Two situations, right? Ja Morant, Ja Morant made national headlines for, waving a gun on his IG Live. And he got suspended a second time. He got suspended the second time, right, for his second situation when he waved a fake gun, right? It was a cigarette lighter gun. He waved a fake gun on IG Live, and they suspended Ja Morant for 25 games, right? Now, media, mainstream media, YouTube media, everybody had a whole lot to say about Ja Morant. Not Ja Morant shooting nobody, right? Not Ja Morant pulling the gun on nobody, right? But basically, the media had a lot to say about Ja Morant having the gun. You know what I mean? Basically. And then the second time, he had a cigarette lighter that looked like a gun. They suspended him for 25 games. So Josh Giddey, right? This situation with, and we gonna segue that right into Josh Giddey. So we all know about Ja Morant. They talked about Ja Morant for like 2 months straight, right? Mainstream media talked about Ja Morant for like 2 to 3 months straight. In each situation, the first time it happened, and the second time it happened, or they thought it happened when he had the cigarette lighter, right? That I saw everybody talk about that, even YouTube, right? YouTube boxing content creators was talking about Ja Morant and how stupid he was, and he want to be hood, he want to be a thug, he need to sit down somewhere. You got millions of dollars and you want to have a gun, you want to wave a gun, right? People who look like Ja Morant too, motherfuckers who look like Ja Morant, motherfuckers who look just like Ja Morant. You know what I mean? Michaela Andrews is one of them. She looked like Ja Morant too, right? But YouTube media, mainstream media, everybody has so much to say. Shannon Sharp too, as well. You know what I mean? Uncle Shannon too. And it's personal with him. I don't know what it is with him and Ja Daddy in Memphis or whatever, but he sure had a whole lot to say. You know what I mean, about Ja Morant waving that gun. And it seemed like mainstream media is just pushing, this whole Josh Giddey situation under the bus. Now, I can only imagine if Ja Morant had done this. Imagine if this was Ja Morant dealing with, an underage woman, right? Or was dealing with an underage woman and, the cat got out the bag. Look at how they reacted to Ja Morant just having a gun, right? And versus how they reacted to Josh Giddey possibly sleeping with a teenager. So you mean to tell me that we have to handle a man sleeping with an underage woman? We have to handle that more sensitive than Ja Morant having a gun? Ja Morant having a gun, it can take a life. Josh Giddey messing with that underage girl, it could ruin her life. It could ruin his life, right? And it's just morally incorrect. The moral police want to hop on Ja Morant, right? Because he got a gun. He got a gun. That's immoral. Well, isn't what Josh Giddey doing immoral as well? Or do you just not care about it, or do you not care about what Josh Giddey doing? Or is it more of a story for you? Is it more of a story for you to talk about Ja Morant and his goddamn gun? But you let Josh Giddey slide with what the hell he doing. But Ja Morant couldn't even, it wasn't even a day later. wasn't even a day later, and I waited a little bit on this because I was trying to see exactly if the content creators who jumped out there on John Morant, I was waiting to see if the content creators who jumped out there on John Morant and had so much to say about him merely toting the pistol, right? Like we all don't tote pistols, right? Like it ain't legal. Like it ain't legal to tote a pistol. It's very legal to tote a pistol, right? It's very legal to tote a pistol. John Morant didn't break any laws by toting that pistol. Now it might not, it, it wasn't legal in Colorado, right? Where he was at particularly, but you got to think he never got in trouble with the Colorado police. He never got in trouble with the police in Colorado. He got in trouble with the NBA for his imagery. The NBA punished John Morant because of the image that he put out there with that gun. Oh, it's the imagery, John Morant. You didn't break any laws in real life, right? You didn't break any laws in real life, John Morant. But for the brand of the NBA, the imagery looked bad when one of our biggest stars are out there waving that gun, right? So how does it make the NBA look with this Josh Giddey situation? Does this Josh Giddey situation not make the NBA imagery look bad? Did Josh get punished because he did it on Instagram and Josh Giddey didn't because he did it behind closed doors? Which crime is worse? Which crime is more offensive? Toting a gun if I'm John Morant, or messing with underage women if I'm Josh Giddey? What makes the NBA look worse, right? Or is it even about the imagery of the NBA? Or is it more so about controlling John Morant, people who look like John Morant? So, or is it more about making a statement for John Morant and people who look like John Morant for future cases? You know what I mean? But I see these content creators. I saw how quick they jumped out there on John Morant. Everybody had something to say. Everybody, motherfuckers coming on my show had something to say about John. Same motherfuckers, I haven't heard them say a word about Josh Giddey. Not one single word. I just want y'all to know that I see y'all and I understand and I know exactly why y'all had so much to say about John Morant. And I understand, I know exactly why y'all don't got nothing to say about Josh Giddey. Because you truly and honestly, just like them, you get a kick out of talking down and bad about your own people. Your own people. You get a kick and you get excitement out of it. You just like Michaela Andrews. I'm disappointed in Uncle Shannon Sharp for not saying nothing about Josh Giddey, but always having so much shit to say about John Morant and his father. I just want y'all to know that I see y'all niggas, mainstream media and YouTube media. But I digress. I ain't gonna hold too much of y'all time because I do want to have a boxing conversation later. We gonna watch that Devin Haney Reeves progress face to face. But that's all I got, man. I appreciate y'all folks sliding through this thing. Check your favorite content creator. Tell your favorite content creator that you had so much to say about John Morant, but I ain't heard you say shit about Josh Giddey. Check your favorite mainstream media. Check Michaela Andrews. Check Shannon Sharp. Tell them they had so much to say about John Morant, but they don't got shit to say about Josh Giddey and his problem. What's worse, what John Morant did or what Josh Giddey did? But I digress.